So it's interesting when we talk about the ocean and how you mentioned that the UN ocean conservation is severely underfunded. Wildlife conservation as a whole is sort of interesting because I would guess there are some animals that are maybe cute and they get a lot of PR, and not that they don't need help, but why do you think it is that it seems like marine life or marine animals, they're sort of classified, I guess, maybe differently? They're not seen, they're not the hot topic maybe that, a lion or an elephant is. I don't know. I find that interesting.
Well, there's two things at play here. Number one is marketing. We have learned to look at fish as something that swims in butter on a plate.
Yeah.
We don't think about fish as wildlife.
Right.
Like, you don't go on safari to the Serengeti and expect to eat the zebras, So why is it that you go to the Bahamas and expect to eat the grouper? So I think we need to do a lot of work recasting marine wildlife as wildlife, not just as seafood. And by the way, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be eating fish. I'm just saying that we have to rethink which fish and how do we catch it to make it sustainable.
Right.
But the second part of your question is the more interesting question, because listen to this. The United States is the most philanthropic and generous country on the planet. Americans donate, on average, $480 billion a year to charity. But where the money goes is very telling. So over 30% of that money goes to religious institutions and causes. And then it goes to fund health, education, art. And at the very bottom of that pyramid, 1.8% goes to a big bucket called environment. That includes all wildlife, all climate change, the entire Amazon, all of the forest fires in Australia, plus the ocean and dogs, cats, and horses. So a tiny fraction of our charity money goes to actually protecting the life that supports our planet. And of that, communications is just a fraction. So my mission in life is to flip that pyramid on its head and make environment, make planet the most important cause that we fund, because our lives depend on it.